I missed last week. I had a meeting, but when I'm available, I'm always here.
Thank you for joining. It's always good to have you here with us.
Love you, love you. Your hair looks beautiful. I wanted to mention that last two
Oh,
weeks ago.
thank
It's
you.
so long.
Yes, I'm trying a new style.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Sending you a
Erica,
big hug.
welcome. I'm sorry, Amy.
Sending you a big hug.
Oh, thank you. I receive it. Erica, we want to welcome you. This is your first meditation with us. I know I see you. Okay, so we are going to start with talking a little bit about it's the same topic as last week. I'm gonna keep this for a few weeks just because that's what I did. When um, most of you were on the last call. I don't know, but okay, let me repeat a little bit about what happened. So last week I shared a little bit of how I came or I realized, my own abundance. I realized that I am the abundance that I was seeking. So a few years ago, I was barely making it. I was pretty broke and I was living month to month. And I was very, I guess, desperate, but I guess at the same time I was in a place of surrender. It's like I had nothing else to try. I always been a professional, so I always worked. But at that time, I owed a lot of money on my credit cards because I was putting myself through college to get my master's through credit cards. And and I had a couple of properties that were not paid and that the taxes were coming due. So I came across this book and I read it, and the book stated that we create a reality. So I read it and I thought, okay, well, if we create a reality, then I'm gonna try it and see what happens. It was more like an experiment. And what I did every night after getting home from work and being tired, just the way I was dressed, I would lay on my bed and I would imagine my all my bills paid. So I was looking for an image that would feel real to me. And even though those stamps are not used or they were not used back then, I like the idea of having a statement with a paid stamp on with red ink. So I would imagine all my statements with that paid stamp, all of them, and then I would see them kind of like just an array of statements with all those paid. So I would imagine that and I would close my eyes and I would just see them all paid. And like I mentioned, I didn't know what I was doing, but immediately, I guess when you see an image in your head, in your mind, some emotion is gonna come with it, right? So I'm sure that I was feeling grateful and happy, even though the instructions were not really to attach any emotion to it. It was just to visualize it, right? So, uh, since that was one part of my creation, the other part is that I wanted to um, manifest money into my bank account. So I would also see my bank statements with the logo. I would see it with my name on it, with the date and where a certain amount of money. And I would do that every night. And I would do it for a few minutes. I didn't even play music. It was not like a meditation. It was just visualizing it, right? And somehow I believed that it was going to happen. And I knew something was going to happen. So I've always been a big believer of God winks or signs or synchronicities. The way you want to say it is the same thing. And one day I did receive what I called a sign. The place where I was working, uh, somehow I came across the same name of a person that was a competitor. And I decided that the next day I was gonna call her and just say hi because obviously something was happening because her name had crossed my path 3 times in one day. So when I did, it just opened up an opportunity for me. And then a few months later, my debts were all paid and I had that amount of money in my bank account. And it happened like within 6 months. So after that, I said, okay, well, it works. What else can I do? And then I started playing with it, and then I manifested a lot of things. But what I want to share with you today is that abundance is a state of mind. After that, after I was able to see how easy it is to manifest it, I've never struggled anymore with abundance. It's something that I worked, believed it, surrendered to it, and then it just happens, like I don't think about money the same way that I would think about before. I don't see it as money being my supplier of any of my needs. I see money as a tool, just like a pen, just like my computer, just like my phone. Money is just a tool. So when you see your abundance with different eyes, it starts behaving differently. Just like we've been talking about in the quantum, right? That we're the observer and matter is responding to my thoughts and my feelings and my emotions, my reactions. So it's the same way. So you are the abundance of your life. It's not something outside of you. It is it's within because you're everything at the end of the day. So the abundance is just a reflection of you, of what you have been thinking, of how you have been feeling. There's nothing scary about abundance. It's the same thing as manifesting a button, a flower, or $1 million. It takes the same steps, it's the same energy. But sometimes we have to let go of those things that are in the way, those thoughts that are in the way, those behaviors are on the way, those beliefs are on the way, like um, things that are on the way for me to see it, and that's it. It's kind of like if my beliefs are these glasses and I put them on and I don't see it, just my beliefs. All I just have to do is take them off, and then there it is. So today, we are going to relax into abundance. It's going to be the same meditation as last week. So we're starting again with um, the coherence, and then after that, we will um, realize that we're safe, that we're held, that everything is provided. We're going to really drop into the stillness of the nothingness where everything exists. And we're going to try to forget for a minute who we are. We're going to try to forget our past, our experiences, our situations, whatever it is that is getting in the way. And just in that part of the meditation, just try to detach completely. If you want to lay down. It's kind of like a surrendering act, of your body, letting it go. If there's any tension, just letting it go, kind of like allow yourself to be held. And then we're gonna celebrate, I think, abundance, being able to connect to that frequency. There's a frequency of joy. It's a realization that the universe has everything that I need, that I really don't need to do other but just be myself. It's the other day I was walking and there's this sentence that came to me that said, it was, I don't have to earn a living. I just have to let life support me. That's what it is. Just allowing life to support us, to hold us. So that's what we're going to do today. And we're going to unfold, we're going to open our hearts, we're going to allow, we're going to feel the joy of the abundance. Just imagine that we're going to feel the just the freedom of abundance, the relief of abundance. So this is a time to get really excited, like I've been saying, because I think that Um, Imagine all your debts being dissolved. Imagine having a total amount of freedom. You're completely free, that you look at your accounts and the numbers are just overflowing, and that you can do whatever you want to do because you have all these resources. You know, abundance is a resource. And abundance is knowing that there's going to be enough right in front of you when you need it, you know? It's not accumulation of anything. It's just knowing that there's air to breathe when you need it, when you're going to take that next breath, that you know that is available, you know? That's the same way. We don't need to accumulate any air because I'm gonna take my next breath in the next moment, right? You just know it's gonna be there. So it's it's that surrendering to that belief, you know, that I'm whole, you know, that I'm complete. Yes, and so it is. So one of the things that I am manifesting is manifesting big miracles in your life. I know I said it last time. I'm gonna be seeing the testimonials. I know some of you already send them to me directly, but I'm gonna be seeing them in the chat. And the reason for it is because I believe that if you create footsteps and you are opening the way, let's say in abundance, and something happens to you that is really wonderful, other people, if they see you, the first thing that they think is, hey, is if Tere was able to do it, if Diana was able to do it, if Terry was able to do it, if was able to do it, then I can do it too. So anytime that we share the great things we we create, then yes, we become walking testimonies, like Erica was saying. So I believe that it's happening. I believe that things are shifting for this community, and I believe that I will be seeing it in the chat. Okay, so before we start the meditation, a couple of things. At the end of the meditation, some of you have told me that you like to just kind of linger in that moment. Our meditation is only 15 minutes, and I say only 15 minutes because it's not really that long. But so instead of coming back and sharing, I'm gonna disconnect the call right after it ends. So in that way, if you want to stay in that state, you can and kind of absorb it a little bit more. And then if you have something to share, just put it on the chat, on the WhatsApp chat. And then also, I want to share that I still have places available for the July English event. So it's a whole day. It's a Quantum 2.0 in English. This is the first time that I do it in English. And then we have the 21-day challenge following the event. So it's pretty powerful. And then we have a Zoom event, Alchemy event, and that's on this month on the 25th. And that would be focusing on one thing that you want to change. And also I have spaces available. So in case you're interested on those. Okay, any questions or anything else before we start? Okay, if not, I'm just gonna play the music and then I'm gonna talk a little just to make sure the volume of my mic and the music is correct. And then get a little bit excited or get very excited because let me tell you, this works. It works. Do it like if you're winning the lottery, you know, it's like you're buying the ticket and knowing that it's a winning ticket, you know, it's the same way. It is real. All right, let me see. How's the sound of my voice and the music? Anybody?
Sounds good.
Okay,
Good.
perfect. Thank you. Okay, so relax. Gently close your eyes and breathe in. Hold hold it for a little bit and then breathe out and relax. Breathe in. And breathe out slowly. And relax a little more. Relax in your heart. Pay attention to your heart. Feel the love in your beautiful heart. Now, breathe in through your heart, through your chest, and breathe out through your heart, through the area of your chest, and relax. Feel the love in your beautiful sacred heart. As you breathe in and breathe out, feel the love expanding. Breathe in through your heart, and now bring that energy up, all the way up to your head. Breathe in through your chest, through your heart, and breathe out through the top of your head and relax. Bring the essence of love to your brain. Breathe in through your heart and your brain at the same time. And breathe out through your heart and your brain as one. Feel the oneness of your heart and your brain. Feel the oneness. You are safe. You are held here. Heart open. Your mind is soft and settled. Rest in this wonderful feeling. And enter the nothingness. Drop slowly into the stillness as you relax deeper. No past, no future. Only this sacred now. Float in the silence. No name, no label. You are pure being. In the nothingness. Infinite, eternal, and free. Call in the feeling of joy and abundance from this nothingness, from this eternal, infinite moment. Feel the joy rise gently from your heart, expanding and unfolding, radiating. From the depths of your heart, you are rich. You overflow with blessings. Feel that. Everything is you, and you are everything. You are the abundance. In your life, you are endless. Generous and abundant. Now connect with your freedom. Feel all the debts dissolve. You are completely free. Feel the feeling of relief. Feel the freedom and abundance. Now look at your account. See the numbers overflowing lovingly. Breathe into that freedom. This is your new life. You are safe. You are secure. Everything is already here. Everything is done. Return to your heart. home to your heart. And feel the joy. Feel the freedom. In your beautiful sacred heart. Feel your heart radiate. Expanding, growing, and shimmering in abundance. You are the abundance. You are the source. You are the miracle. Feel that deeply in your heart and in your brain. You are the abundance. You are the source. And you are the miracle. Linger in this feeling. Rest in this frequency, in the nothingness. In the stillness. In this powerful moment.